Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Cancers. My name is Marlissa. This is Edward from Mars Tarot, and I am here to take care of your career, work, hobby reading. Um, if you like it here, if you love it here, please like the video, subscribe, share, all of that. All right. The signs that I see here off Bucks are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then I'm also feeling like you could be connected to a Taurus or have a Taurus placement. All right. So right now, I'm a little cold. Right now in work, Cancer, I feel like you may be having like some sort of drive. Like there's this drive that may have kicked in, sometime last month. And it's really been, driving you forward and all of that, right? But I'm feeling like, and I don't know, there's also like some sort of like new beginning energy here, but I'm also feeling like you may end up crashing and burning. I don't know. All right. So let's see what's going on here. So the overall energy of the spread is this Knight of Wands. And this is somebody who is very driven, passionate, energetic, charming, adventurous, but they also can be hot-tempered and rebellious. All right. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So you have like a fire that's been like right in your ass, if you will, and that's great. However, the thing about the Knight of Wands is that he's all temporary. He can't push this energy out all the time. He eventually stops going after the things that he wants. All right. So you may be embodying this energy in the workplace. Like it's been great, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to come in and make you feel like so hurt and devastated. You know, some of you could be connected to a Gemini placement, all right? And there could be something that happens with a Gemini where Cancer, you feel very like stabbed in the back. It's a painful ending and you're like exhausted. So for some of you, this is not like even like a new pattern with this person. So I'm feeling like even though this is career, I feel like you may have something happen like that love wise with the Gemini placement, or it could also be that like you're just gonna be exhausted. Like you're gonna be exhausted, but there's gonna be some sort of betrayal. Like I don't know if you have to pass the test and you're gonna like fail it and that stops you. Or if you're just gonna be exhausted because you're like you are ripping and running and having that Knight of Wands energy and it's gonna catch up with you. All right, but if there is some sort of painful ending here. Cancer, I don't know if you're gonna like feel like I've been putting in all this work and then I'm unexpectedly fired, because there's some sort of truth that is going to come to you and it makes me feel like you don't know it. I feel like it's actually something that is hidden. All right, because next to this Ten of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, which talks about clouded judgment, all right, indecision, things being in disarray. Sometimes when the Seven of Cups is here, it's like a person thinks that they have more options than they really do. But yeah, I feel like I don't know, I feel like somebody's going to come towards you and tell you something. And then things may get crazy from there. All right. I'm not going to hold you, Cancer. The energy here is a little different to me because you have these new beginnings, but there is some sort of betrayal that's happening here too. All right, because you have the Ace of Swords, which is usually, somebody wanting to talk. It's a very communicative, some sort of breakthrough, insights coming. So maybe if some of you don't have a conversation with somebody, maybe you're going to have some sort of clarity. And maybe that's going to be like when this hurt happens. This hurt may happen and it'd be like, oh, okay. And that's going to be the energy also that you need to like move forward. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Combo pack. So this is what I feel like is happening, Cancer. I feel like something is happening in your love life. It could be family, friends, a lover. You place it where it seems fit. Something is going to happen in your love life, and that is going to make you be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head out. 444. Your foundation is going to change. So I feel like whatever ends up having you feel like the Ten of Swords, whether it's a job bringing bad news or it's something in your love life, I feel like you're going to have a revelation You're going to have a revelation, all right? And you're going to make some sort of decision. And you're going to start working towards that decision. And then you're going to wait for the results to arrive. You're going to stop crying over spilled milk. And you're going to get to it. You're going to get to it. There's going to be some new creative spark, all right? There's going to be energy here, ignited passion. You may even end up having some good sex, because I'm seeing relationship and career here for you, Cancer. And then you're going to end up being in this energy. Like, let me go after the things that I want. What I want you to be mindful of, though, Cancer, is yes, use your hurt to get you going, all right? But make sure you're being mindful, because the Knight of Wands is somebody who can be rather impulsive. And again, this energy is not possible to sustain. 555. You have change coming. All right. Your foundation is going to, change. You're going to be doing something to, become more successful. All right. I only wanted 3 cards, but 4 came out. So we have success here. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. So you may feel like, damn, like I keep on doing X, Y, and Z. Like I'm tired. But you're very close to the victor's cup. All right. You are very close, Cancer. We have gifts. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work in a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. All right. My bad, y'all. You can expect a high of 66 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 45 degrees. Okay. Yeah, so you have some gifts, whether it's spiritual gifts or, while you're climbing yourself out of this Ten of Swords energy, all right, you may start like getting into some sort of new hobby or craft, and that gift is going to take you somewhere. Okay. Uncovering new talents. We have manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. So when you write things down, Cancer, that is one of your like superpowers as far as manifesting. And so it's like you have to write it down, but then you also have to do the work to go along with it. Faith without works is dead. All right. And then we have on the table. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. So for some of you who maybe you will maintain being, at the same job or whatever the case may be, it's time to put it down on the table, put it on the floor. All right. And when you make your demands, either they're going to say yes or no. All right. Now, for some of you, who knows, maybe that could lead to you being in this Ten of Swords energy, because they could fire you like, oh, who does he or she think she is? Da, 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 right. Asking for what they want. But if you're in a job like that, then that's probably not the place for you. But again, be mindful, because I understand how the economy is and all of that, right? But it is time for you to put your demands on the table. Maybe some of you are manifesting a seat at a certain table, and then once you get there, you just got to speak up. Use that throat chakra. Cancers, y'all are ones too. Unless you're trying to fight for and you're protecting like a family member or something, you all sometimes tend to shut the fuck up and not like speak up about how you truly feel. All right. We have teacher and entrepreneurship. So this teacher card makes me feel like you're connected to a Taurus, or you could have a Taurus placement, but there is somebody, Cancer, in your energy or that's coming soon that you're going to be able to learn from or even teach to. All right. There's somebody who's willing to teach you the ways of entrepreneurship. All right. Manifesting is a real energy here for you. We, as far as, this is my new affirmation deck. The energies that are here are the manifester and the astrologer. The manifester and the astrologer. So this is also giving me Cancer energy. The manifester is giving me like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but the astrologer is definitely giving me like Cancer, Pisces, maybe Leo, what's this called? Aquarius, Aries, because a couple of planets are sitting on here or whatever, right? But let me read this to you. So we have the manifester first. It's safe for me to be rich and make a lot of money doing what I love. It's my birthright. Okay, I know that's fucking right. It's safe for me to be rich and make a lot of money doing what I love. It's my birthright. And then we have the astrologer. I am a conversation with I am a conversation with the universe. My desires are constantly being communicated and understood. I'm a kind of conversation with the universe. My desires are constantly being communicated and understood. If you're religious, you fill in that blank. So I'm a conversation with God. My desires are constantly being communicated and understood. Or it could be like I am in conversation with God. My desires are constantly being communicated and understood. All right. I'm not mad at it, Cancer. I like that. I like that. So, I am sorry to hear about whatever is going to be hurtful, but I'm also glad to hear that you gonna make something out of nothing. Okay. I love y'all. See y'all next time. Let's get these views up, Cancer. Y'all were number 8, 9, 9. Y'all were number 9. Maybe that's a significant number to you. See y'all next time.